Hey everyone, this is Prof. Young. I'm just sending out a video mail to let you guys know what's going on in the class. So far we've had over 100 points scored in this class with all the journals, forums, and with Exegetical assignment number 1. So we've done greater than 10% of the course grade has already been turned in and graded. Go ahead and check your grades on Sakai. If it gives you a letter grade, don't pay attention to that. They screw up the grading system. But do pay attention to the number of points you have. So many of these assignments are small and you tend to skip them or forget them. Don't. Those are the easiest points in this class. Those weekly journal assignments, those weekly forums. They're there, they're annoying. I didn't say that. They are work to be done, so please make sure you do those. Those are some of the easiest points in the class, especially when you compare it to the exams and to the paper. Um, Speaking of the journals and some of these other assignments, make sure that everything is done with a proper format. That is 1-inch margins, Time New Roman as the font, double space everything except for exegetical assignment number 3, exegetical assignment number 2. I think those are the only two things that are single spaced. Everything else is double spaced. And you kind of wonder why. It's not because I'm a jerk that I want you to make sure the format's proper. I want you to be aware of the fact that as an instructor, when I grade your paper, the first thing I see is the format. Before I even see the words, I see if whether or not the columns are right or whether or not the format's right. So when I'm going to grade a paper, I want everybody's paper to be the same. That way I'm grading content. And that the first thing I think when I see the paper is not, oh wow, this person doesn't follow instructions because the format's wrong. But I think, oh wow, this person does follow the instructions, and now I can grade on the content. So make sure you follow the proper format for all papers. That's important, not only in our class, but in all your classes. And lastly, when you're doing your journal summaries, the chapter summaries from Powell, don't skimp on the personal section. Some of you are writing 3 sentences. There is a word count limit, and most of you, I've been very generous with points as far as that's concerned, but keep track of that and make sure you do fill in that personal section. Otherwise, I'm going to start taking points off. Next week, at the end of next week, you will have midterm. It will basically be covering everything we've done up to this point. It will cover all this context material of the context of the Gospel of Luke, the religious groups, some of the history issues, and a lot of Powell and some of those things. There will be essay questions, there will be some short answer questions, and there will be a lot of multiple choice. So I haven't gotten the study guide up yet because I haven't even finished making the exam. So in the next few days, I hope to have that all put up and you'll be able to study more properly for that. That's it for now. As again, for my online students, if you ever want to make it to class to ask questions about the assignments, please come in, or if you just want to hear a lecture or actually see me face to face, whatever, that's absolutely fine. Tuesday, Thursday, 4:20 in Duke 106. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.